Retro Requiem.
Hello, and today is Saturday, April 12th, and this is our weekly news and review. I am Brian Perry, and with me today is Dean, the doormat Yankowski.
Eat it. Fuck you.
Oh, come on! Eat up.
You know, fuck you. Creative, Dean. Creative. Nice.
Start revolutionizing the game.
Next is Andrew, not worth the nickname, Wagner.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting to take that so personal, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of mean, man.
Oh, well.
Made me a little upset.
I'll tell the truth. And Devin I.L.
What's up, guys?
And our host, Brian, not worthy of a name either. I don't know.
That was like Bane.
That was like Bane voice.
Are you really that? Are you really that angry?
Not worthy of a name.
He really was.
Yeah.
Okay. First on news. The Doom beta is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC only. As we mentioned in the last podcast, the only confirmed way to participate right now is by pre-ordering Wolfenstein The New Order. So even if you pre-order the game on 360 or PS3, you will still get next-gen codes. Dean, how do you feel about this?
That's stupid, really. I don't see why. I mean, I guess they're trying to get it so that people are more hyped up on the next-gen consoles, but it's almost insulting that you still get the code. I mean, obviously, I'd rather have it than not have it, but it's just like, here's this useless thing. Have fun.
You can sell it.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I'd just sell it.
Andrew.
I have no preference. I'm qualified for the beta now. I think it's normal though. Like Titanfall is only PC or Xbox One, and I feel like most games will be like, yeah, we want to put our best foot forward. Let's put out the good-looking game, not the 360 game.
Mm-hmm. Devin.
I think it's uber fantastical. No, seriously, what are you going to do? Doom's only going to be for current gen, not for last gen, so,
Is Wolfenstein going to be for last gen?
I think
You just said it, pre-order first.
Yeah, if you pre-order for the...
So,
yeah.
That's like, dude, that's like complaining about, oh, hey, we're going to give you this, but you can, like, when you pre-order it and you get the beta, you can only do it for this. Like, that's like getting a beta for a PS Vita and like, well, why can't I play it on my PS3?
But truthfully, you could get an Xbox One or PS4 by the time the beta comes out.
The only way that it's not that bad is if Doom isn't for the previous generations.
I don't think it will be.
Yeah,
So if it's not, then you can't blame them because it's not
can't.
for that. But if it is, then yeah, it's ish.
Okay. Microsoft's Frank Savage hinted at backwards compatibility this week, saying, quote, there are still plans for an emulator, but we're not done thinking them through yet, unfortunately. It turns out to be hard to emulate the Power PC stuff on the x86 stuff. So there's nothing to announce, but I would love to see it myself. End quote. What do you guys think of his comments?
I love this guy. He's much better than Don Matic. I don't know what his last name was.
Yeah.
I didn't like him. He was like, if you're backwards, you're backwards. So it's like, screw him.
Mm-hmm.
But I like this guy. He's thinking about using this emulator. Of course, it's in the future. It might not even come out, but at least he's open to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm happy.
Yeah, like we said when he first came up to plate, we'll see, and he's already doing things better. So it'd be a big deal because there's a lot of 360 games that people still want, and with this, you could just do it. You could just buy Xbox One, get a load of cheap 360 games, and have a big library. And
I think you guys are thinking of Phil Spencer. This isn't him. I think this guy's been working here. Phil Spencer is the new guy.
Oh.
Who replaced the other guy.
He also said something about the emulator too.
Yeah, like he brought it up, but like he was the guy who like said it first, and then I think Phil Spencer said it.
Okay, so he's taking...
guy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. I mean, it's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. I honestly, anything that has backwards compatibility is great, in my opinion, especially anyone that gets into it. Yeah. That way they can play all the old things that they missed without having to buy an entirely separate console.
Mm-hmm. No. I actually doubt they ever bring backwards compatibility to Xbox One, but I think I agree with Andrew. That's good that he's like, that we're thinking about it. But, you know, it is what it is. Pokemon X and Y have collectively sold over 12 million copies on 3DS worldwide. This means the latest Pokemon Adventure is the fastest selling title on the 3DS. I will give $100 right now to anyone who can name all 719 current Pokemon.
How about $1 per Pokemon?
No.
Okay, all you gotta do is the Poke Rap, and then remember the other 600. 600 like
Okay,
80.
who's down for the Pookie rap?
No. Hell no.
Just charge up.
We don't sing at Retro Requiem.
Yes, that's a rule.
Come on, guys, let it go.
We're never.
Damn it.
We're never gonna let that go.
I regret that joke so much.
Seriously.
That is not even funny.
Why?
Gotcha.
Everyone saw that
Gotcha.
coming. I mean, it's Pokemon, so
Mm-hmm.
biggest selling game on your portable device isn't really. I'm not surprised.
I mean, it's also the only game I really buy for my portable devices, so.
Well, 3DS has some good games.
Yeah, they have a good library.
My library of like Game Boy games and like whatever is just Pokemon. That's all it is.
Really?
Yeah. And NBA Jam.
Never any of the Fire Emblems?
Nope.
Never any of the Dragon Ball Z games?
Or
Nope.
the
Didn't even know they came out.
Mega Man Battle Network games.
Oh,
No.
yeah, the Mega Man game? We talked about that earlier.
Yeah, that's
Dean.
amazing.
Just Pokemon.
Wait, you never played like Legacy of Goku too?
Nope.
You serious?
You missed
really
out,
good.
man.
Really good.
I barely played Game Boy games unless they were Pokemon.
Oh, goodness.
I can respect that, but
So why?
I feel like buying
I mean,
games for my Game Boy when I,
I
only
played
played
Pokemon like the most.
Yeah,
by
the most.
far,
Yeah.
but I had other games.
I'm saying, dude.
dude, Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem Legacy of Goku was the amazing.
Not part one though. Part one was.
I liked them all.
Dude, part one was insane difficulty. Good luck beating the wolves in the beginning of the woods. They took you apart. How could Goku not kill wolves? It's like
He was trained. He was level 1, man. You let him
Yeah.
alone. The composer of the first Wreck-It Ralph movie said this week that a sequel is in the works. On a scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you? And I'm going to throw it to Dean Yankowski because I know what number he's going to choose.
Do you?
Wait. Tell me what it is. Okay.
I whispered in Andrew's ear. Go ahead.
Clearly, it's a number larger than 10.
Okay. But what is it?
I don't know. What's the number that's the meaning of life?
It's 27, of course.
Yeah, right.
So he says
It's
it's
not, but sure, we'll go with 27.
Oh, Brian was
He
wrong.
said a number greater than 10. I said 47. I should get credit for that.
Technically, you're correct.
Partially
Which is
correct.
the best kind.
why'd
of
you pick
correct.
47?
I don't know.
It's
it was
3
more
lower than 50.
It was more than 10.
Wreck-It Ralph is my favorite Disney movie.
I thought it was gonna be 42.
But I don't know what they'll do with it. They can do anything. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be bad, but as with any sequel that I don't see coming,
The arcade
I'm
closes
skeptical
down.
about it. Yeah, like any movie, I feel like something like that could happen and I'll hate it. And also because I like the movie so much, I want it to be good.
Okay. No, go ahead, Devin.
It's like usually things like I feel like they're beating a dead horse. Like whatever happened to the old days where there was like a good set amount of years before making a sequel or something. Like they just need to let good things go. You know, like Wreck-It Ralph already too. Like come on, how long before Shrek 2? And Shrek 2 was amazing, and then Shrek 3 was like, ew, and then they stopped doing it, and then the last Shrek was like, yeah. They need to do that again. Let it go.
I love these.
I like your
And, like,
rating system.
I was like, huh. And it was like, yeah. And then it was like, eh. It was like, huh.
But Shrek 4 wasn't like a yeah, it was.
It was like,
was.
yeah.
No, I agree with Devin. Whatever happened to the old days of where they make the first movie, right? And that's the real one. And then they make straight to DVD one after that. And they don't count.
I don't know, like Pixar
That's
does it
terrible.
good.
Don't say that.
We don't need like Cinderella 2.
Dude, there's like...
Dude, there is
Cinderella.
Cinderella.
Hey,
too.
Brian.
There is. They went
Hey,
straight
Brian,
to
you
DVD.
remember The Lion King 1.5?
No, don't.
Don't do that to me again, man. Who brought that garbage up? Lion King 2 wasn't bad. Because they actually did have a Lion King. It wasn't horrible. I saw Devin's face.
It was necessary.
Okay. Borderlands...
Well, by the way, I feel like, on my point,
Yeah.
Wreck-It Ralph is like a 2 for me. No, Wreck-It Ralph 2 is like a 7 for me.
I was gonna
Nobody
say,
gives a...
you said Wreck-It Ralph's a 2.
No.
We're about to fight on
It's
this
like, it's like a
podcast.
7 because I'm excited. I like the movie, but again, like I don't feel like this quickly they can do something great with it.
Oh, no, it's in the work.
I feel like, I know, but I'm still
So it's
saying
like-
it's going to be like,
Well,
I feel it's going to be a middling
you
ground.
never
It's not going to be
know.
anything
I hope
great.
it's good, but
I hope it's good
you
too,
have to
but
wait and see, really.
yeah,
You know,
that's why I'm a 7. I'm not going to be like way optimistic and be like a 47.
Didn't the first one come out like 2012?
That's like not that long ago.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
it
but
did.
then this one might come out like 2016.
It wasn't 2012 because it was probably late 2012, like
If it's like 2012,
Christmas-ish.
this one comes out like
Near 2000.
Christmas-ish,
It was like
2016.
near 2013.
Yeah, that's not because it's like it's in the works. That's
okay.
that's nothing. They're not. They haven't got no storyboard. They haven't actually got a story.
You know it's gonna be, the kids aren't coming to the arcade anymore.
It could be further
I'm
around.
gonna
You never
slap
know.
you if the arcade closes down.
That's what I said. The arcade will close, and somehow he'd be like downloaded into like a console network
Oh
of
my
like
God.
PlayStation Plus or whatever.
This just sounds awful to me.
And they're like, oh, I'm surfing the PlayStation store. Like, oh my gosh, there's Goku. I don't know.
Why would Goku be related to
Because
PlayStation?
we have
Because
to bring up-
Budokai 3!
Yeah, we have to bring up Dragon Ball Z every topic. We already done it. Like,
At least he didn't go to the Wii U shop. That would have been a horrible movie.
What do you mean? It would have been the same stuff that was in the arcade 30 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
damn.
Well,
That's super burn, dude.
at least I'll have Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's true.
We talked about it a little bit on would you play it on Sunday, but new details have emerged on Borderlands, the prequel sequel, the sequel prequel,
The prequel? No, the pre-sequel.
the pre-sequel.
Pre-sequel.
Horrible.
That title sucks.
Yeah.
Okay. The Borderlands 2 prequel, Borderlands 1 sequel is coming to the PS3, Xbox 360, and PC. 2K Australia has developed the game in conjunction with Gearbox Software. The 4 characters available in the game are Athena the Gladiator, Wilhelm the Enforcer, Nisha the Lawbringer, and Flagtrap, which is a combat-ready version of Claptrap.
Sounds like the worst character in video games.
Borderlands veterans
Damn!
will recognize the 4 as Handsome Jack Lieutenants. And the game will follow even version of the villain as he starts to make a name for himself in pursuit of an alien artifact. The events of the game are taking place on Pandora's moon, Alps, as well as Hyperion's giant 8-shaped base that you may have seen orbiting the planet in Borderlands 2. The new features being introduced in the game are a freezing cryo class to like your weapons and a laser class as well. Low gravity on the moon, so you have a jetpack to get around. And then you have an oxygen tank in this game, and you have to manage your oxygen levels. And it also gives you the ability to double jump, air boost, and perform ground pounds. That was a lot of information. What are you guys thinking about?
What are we talking about again? I forgot about the long speech.
I know.
But don't you want to have to worry about resource management in the basically arcade shooter that is Borderlands?
There's no resource management in
Now
there.
there is.
What do you mean?
There is now.
Yeah.
What? I totally missed that.
Oxygen.
The
You have to
oxygen.
watch your oxygen.
Oh.
Wow, you really weren't listening.
Yeah.
I just tuned out after the prequel sequel.
Because no one cares.
That frag trap thing is just ridiculous.
Yeah, he shouldn't be a character.
If he is just like Claptrap, but a character, but a playable character.
Well,
I
obviously
like-
he's one of the classes.
Well, yeah,
frag
but
trap.
I
He's
mean,
probably a soldier class.
But you don't know what his personality is like. He might be like what I imagine he's gonna be like is basically Claptrap if you put like a surly like soldier personality on
You
it.
throw Arnold Schwarzenegger into
No,
him.
no, like in like
I am
the older
Fragtrap.
cartoons or like movies, it's always like the sergeant with like the 5 o'clock shadow and the cigar. He's gonna be like that, but Claptrap.
Yeah, I am frag trap. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they're gonna do it.
Probably. You know what? In the old games, the characters you play as don't really have personalities.
Yeah.
But in this one, since you're playing as people, like you're playing as actual like characters, like Wilhelm's an actual dude. Athena Gladiator's an actual person. You know what I mean? They actually already have personalities ingrained in the story. Hopefully, there's more of a story, but there probably won't be.
It's a prequel
does it
sequel.
matter?
It's a 1.5. They won't have a story.
Dude, there's lasers and all that stuff. It doesn't make any sense.
In
See,
space, you can't fire projectiles because there's no air to compress them.
It's Borderlands. It
So you
doesn't
need to
matter.
have laser rifles.
You know they're gonna fire regular bullets.
I know they're going to, but you can't in space. Another problem I had with a lot of other games, but I'm just gonna leave that alone.
I was just gonna say they have like space magic with the sirens. Like
Yeah.
you don't get to argue when games have magic.
You know what I don't get?
It's magic, doesn't need okay.
If they make a sequel, right? They're making a new Borderlands game, and they say that it has less content than the second Borderlands game.
Yeah,
they can't. They shouldn't make it. It
Yeah,
should
how
be
can you be
DLC.
happy with that?
It should be DLC.
because it's a prequel sequel.
They're still gonna charge $60. They're gonna charge that full price.
Yeah,
So I want more. Like,
Yeah, ain't gonna be prequel sequel. Price.
Yeah, you want the same price for less.
okay. It's official. The Last of Us is coming to PS4, and it's being called The Last of Us Remastered. Naughty Dog has revealed development on The Last of Us Remastered began almost straight after production of the original game was finished. It is also confirmed The Last of Us Remastered that DLC will be included, including Left Behind and some of the multiplayer maps that they had. And all cutscenes will be in director's commentary featuring Neil Druckmann, who is the creative director, Troy Baker, who does the voice of Joel, and Ashley Johnson, who does the voice of Ellie.
Yeah.
Andrew Wagner, as the only person with a PS4 here, are you going to buy it?
Not new, no. I mean, I've played the game already. I've played Left Behind. So, and the multiplayer is fun, but again, you need a constant fan base, and I feel like, I don't know, it won't take off as well as it did on PS3 because probably everyone that had a PS3 bought it already.
But it's gonna look like
most people.
It's gonna look like 20% better.
Oh, it is, but again, like I don't feel like spending another like $60 to get a little bit.
But you're gonna
updated
buy
graphics.
Borderlands.
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna get it free from PlayStation Plus in a year or two.
Amen.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it looks good, but again, I already own it. I own like the the survival edition of it, and I don't need to get another one.
Do you get it for? Oh no, it's remastered. I was gonna say, can you pay like an extra $10 to get it?
No, you'd have to get the whole thing again.
That's
nice try, man. Nice try.
Come on.
Like, I wish they would have told me this, like,
You just waited.
when it came out. Then I'd be like, I'm going to get it for PS4.
Could I have waited?
No.
No, I don't think so. I don't think I could have waited for it.
Especially because you don't even have a PS4 yet.
I pre-ordered that game, like, after I saw the first trailer.
Yeah, after
I
E3,
pre-ordered
dude,
that
it was big. Everybody's gonna get it.
I saw the trailer, and I was like, I went to GameStop, and I was like, can I pre-order The Last of Us? And the guy'd, like, take out a literal, like, sheet. And I was like, shh. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we have that. Because he just wasn't, it was, like, the day after. He was like, oh, it's not in the computer system yet, so.
I think I pre-ordered Mass Effect 2 the day it was announced, and by the time I had to go, like, pick it up, my receipt was just, like, white.
Yeah.
Because I love Mass Effect 1 so much.
That happened for me for Black Ops 2. Yeah, I had pre-ordered it in March.
The Simpsons is going to have a 12-day marathon on FXX showing every single Simpsons episode ever. Quote, it will be the longest continuous marathon in the history of television, said John Landgraf. These names, I always push them on these things. He's the chief executive of FX Network.
FX or FXX?
FX, but FXX is beneath FX. This marathon's happened on FXX, which is their new thing, which they should have named something else so it wouldn't be as confusing.
That's stupid though, because I can't watch it.
If you live in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, it's $2.67.
On what?
On Comcast.
I'm going to say, what if they had like DirecTV?
Well, if DirecTV, just go switch to Comcast because it's better. Yeah!
You were about to say something way worse.
Yeah, I was, but I edited myself.
The event is happening to celebrate the launch of a streaming app that will allow viewers to watch every episode of The Simpsons ever. So once you like buy this app, you'll just be able to go on.
I was going to say, is the app for free? Is it monthly?
Oh,
that's pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I'm a huge Simpsons fan, so that'd be actually.
How much
cool.
of this marathon do you guys plan on watching?
What days is it
If
again?
it was on regular FX, all of it.
I don't.
What do you do? You're looking up.
It depends.
Look it up online.
It depends
man.
if I'm working or have class. So
Dude, I would.
None of it. I don't watch
Yo,
TV.
man.
some
Class. Simpsons all day.
children do not.
The
Do not take class, bend it over, and it. Do not do these things.
Thank you.
Going so graphic.
Stay in school, kids.
Of course.
If you do use.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This whole part's gonna be like, just take out a sensor gun. Just the whole thing.
With the huge box office success of Captain America 2, Marvel is now the highest grossing movie franchise ever, surpassing Harry Potter and Star Wars. Marvel looks to continue its dominance as it has movies planned through 2028.
They're gonna fall off eventually.
Damn.
Now, with this news announced, what is your favorite movie in the Marvel series so far?
I gotta say, Guardians of the Galaxy, because I've seen it, because I work for Marvel.
Oh, there's a lot.
I would have to definitely say Hulk.
Yeah, regular.
God.
I'm kidding. Probably Avengers easily, yeah. Or Captain America 2. They're both really close.
I haven't seen the new Captain America.
Probably Avengers.
So
yeah.
I mean, probably Avengers.
I'm gonna go with Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Oh,
Movie's great.
actually, revise it. Iron Man original. Going all out.
That fight with the Ironmonger. Was
Oh man, I forgot about that part. No,
It's too late.
Avengers.
No, too late. That's for sure. I'm gonna go with Avengers 2. You can't beat Avengers. I had all the doubts in the world when Avengers came out. I was like, no, there's no way they can make this good. And they like put those 4 characters together on screen and just did it so well.
I'm gonna go with Spider-Man 3.
It's too.
Would you just shut up, Devin?
On the newest segment of Conan O'Brien.
Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
Oh, there
I hate all of you. Except for you, Dean. You're good.
He was fine, yeah.
On the newest segment of Conan O'Brien's Clueless Gamer, he played Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, gotta love Capcom, Need for Speed, Flower, and Madden on the Dallas Cowboys 60-yard HD television in AT&T Stadium. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, so I love this news, by the way. If you could choose one game and one game only to play on this TV, what would that game be, Dean?
Oh, God. I don't know. What game do I want to play on a giant TV? What game is the most... I want to play Bulletstorm.
I want to play Madden, Eagles versus Dallas, and Dallas is slated to lose no matter what.
I don't think you can do that.
Yes, I'll have like a monkey play as Dallas.
A monkey?
Yes, and I'll play against that monkey.
Okay, cool. It'll be Caesar the monkey from Planet of the Apes.
No, that monkey doesn't exist. We'll go with like Betty from down at the Philadelphia Zoo.
He's wearing like a Dallas jersey. It's like, Caesar, go home. Caesar is home.
What about you, Devin?
Dude, Bulletstorm, real good choice, by the way. That game's beautiful.
I was just like, what game is the most explosions?
That game's beautiful.
Whip.
I would play Minecraft.
Wow. Waste of a screen.
Way to take you to that HD.
It's the Legos, they're Mega Blocks.
God, hook up my N64 and play 007 GoldenEye.
Oh, no. Take that back. I would play, I can't, see, I'm sorry, I can't think of the game I want to play. So I just say...
Why don't you play Shadow of the Colossus?
Ooh,
dude, there you go, yes.
Shadow of Colossus.
That'd be cool, actually. On
2
Giant
points
Jump.
for Dean when we play. Would you play it? 2 points for Dean.
No, you can't be giving
No.
me points.
Devin giving out points in my segment?
Yeah. 100
What
points
about
to
you, Brian? What would you
Gryffindor.
play?
Dean is so Gryffindor, it's not even funny.
I'd probably just play Titanfall. That's what
Titanfall
would
would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Titanfall.
Titanfall pretty cool.
I'd probably play a first-person shooter like that, like Titanfall or Call of Duty.
I just want,
Yeah.
I just
Or
want the Eagles to
Battlefield.
dance
That's why I
on
said
that
I just
star.
want Bulletstorm because there's just explosions
Yeah, like,
everywhere.
Okay. Actually, I'd play Uncharted. Uncharted would be really good.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like
That could be cool.
Which one? No, which one?
3.
Obviously, the best
Oh,
one in the
come
series.
That's one in the series.
2.
That's a discussion for another day.
It wasn't even a genie.
Really?
There was no genie.
Wasn't even a genie. Oh god.
I was gonna get real.
Ridley Scott, who is known for the Alien movies, Blade Runner, and Prometheus, is going to create a Halo digital
And a lot
feature.
more.
Shut up. Which will be a project like Forward Unto Dawn. Andrew, since you decided to be a what do you think about this?
I get to go first because I was the.
Yes, as a matter of fact, yes. You can go.
I had to change my underwear after hearing about this. I'm super excited. I'm a Halo nut. Mm-hmm. So hearing that Ridley Scott is at the helms of making a project like that is awesome. Mm-hmm. It's literally awesome. And I just want to hug people.
It's literally awesome.
It's like if a scale of 1 to 10 and 1 was like and 10 was like I was like
Is this the Michael Jackson
That's where I am right now.
Oh, that was good.
I actually like his movies. Prometheus, a lot of people put it down. I didn't get it, but I still like it.
That movie it blew my mind.
That movie, yeah.
I had no
didn't
clue
get
what
it,
was
but
going on.
I don't know, but it's amazing.
Yeah, I didn't get it, but it was for what it. I mean, I just put together the Devin version. Like, oh, this is what happened.
Have you watched the Alien movies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The Devin version, Jigglypuff came through and was an alien all along. In fact,
No, because some people said, well, that doesn't make sense that he did that. And I'm like, yeah, it makes sense because this. And they're like, well, that doesn't make sense what you just said. It's like, yeah, but that's how I see it, so don't...
Rocket Raccoon was really what did everything.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense that their technology is light years ahead of the Alien movies.
Oh, people who say that need to get slapped in their face.
I know, it doesn't make sense because Aliens were made
in
in
Star
the
Wars,
80s. So.
in Star Wars, they're wearing burlap sacks, but they got freaking lasers.
Well, they're
and stuff.
monks, so you know.
Well, yeah,
That's
Dean.
I will say I don't care about Halo because it's obviously relevant, and I enjoyed the first one and the second one, but I didn't really play them after that, so I don't really care that much about them. Like new Halo comes out, it doesn't really. I don't have an Xbox, so I don't care.
Don't worry, I stole your excitement from it.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's why you don't feel nothing.
You can have that. So if it's made into like was like a feature movie, that would be in a theater, I'd go and see it. It's Ridley Scott, and the Halo universe is very interesting. So maybe if that was like better, I would. Maybe if it was a good movie, I might actually be more interested in Halo. So I don't really care.
My best memory of Ridley Scott is when me, Dean, Peter, and Colin decided to have a movie marathon in the middle of summer.
Molecular acid.
And because Prometheus was coming out, so it's part of the Alien franchise. The new James Bond was coming out, so we were trying to watch like all the other two James Bonds because me and Colin had seen them, but I think Dean and Peter hadn't. And there was another franchise I can't remember, but I had to leave in the middle of the Aliens, and so I left. And when I came back, Colin was cursing out Peter and Dean.
I didn't care.
I hate you so much. I hate you guys. And I was like, dude, what happened? And Peter was just like crying on the floor, and he was like, Brian, why does Ridley Scott hate science? Because he had like molecular acid, and like Dean and Peter were like trolling it.
Oh
and
god, it was Peter, and I was just encouraging him, and Colin was so mad. It was hilarious.
I'm not surprised by that at all.
I've never seen Colin that mad in my life.
What is Ridley Scott?
I feel like when we leave the theater to see Days of Future Past, somebody's gonna get shot.
You know what, mother?
That was one of the hardest laughs in my entire life.
As of April 8th, the Xbox One YouTube app was updated to allow gamers to upload gameplay directly to YouTube. Microsoft is making it really easy for our viewers to view more of our awesome gameplay, including some amazing Titanfall and question mark.
I could put some out.
Yeah, give the people what they want, man.
Better put out.
Oh, dang.
He has to put Rise out. Rise gameplay.
Oof.
That is a beautiful game, though.
Actually, Dead Rise 2 wouldn't be bad to put out either.
I did.
Just whatever.
Dead Rise was fun.
You can do whatever.
I just put everything out.
Yeah, let it all hang out.
Ooh, you're about to get some grade A material right here.
We just tagged them into this.
Yeah, they're excited about it.
Yeah, of course.
We'll bleep out their name. We'll censor it. Like the first word.
Ooh, bleep bling's gonna get some.
Yeah, you're gonna get some nice content out of this. Okay.
And now everyone's curious as to what we actually said.
We said
I'm gonna bleep that out too. It's okay.
we said boop.
A 5-year-old found a security breach on Xbox One, allowing him to log into his father's account. After putting in the wrong password the first time, Christopher, which is the young boy's name, was taken to a second screen where he found that if he entered all spaces, he was able to log into his father's account. They immediately reported this to Xbox, his father and him, and when Xbox heard about it, they rewarded him with 4 games, $50, and a year subscription to Xbox Live. When you were a kid, and your parents had... It always... When someone's phone, beeps, it always happens when I'm, it's like a pause so no one can hear it. I can't just talk over that. It always happens... Anyhow. Focus. When you were a kid, what was one thing, just one thing, that your parents wouldn't let you watch, that you'd watch if you had the chance? Devin.
Gotta say,
when you were 8, you were really interested.
Nah, I was joking around. Probably the Freddy Krueger movies. Because, I was like, what's going on in there? I see the case. What is this guy? He's burnt. He looks like Pizza Man.
What?
He looks like Pizza Man. Dude, that's what I called Freddy Krueger when I was little. Pizza Man.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Your pizza looks wrong, by the way.
It looked like he had pizza cheese all over his face. I didn't think he was burnt.
God. Andrew.
One specific memory comes up. It was right when The Matrix was released, and I was.
Did you watch that?
No, because it was R. My mom had a whole thing about it. My dad couldn't care at all, but my mom was like, "No, you're not watching this." So I sat on the stairs. I just had a small angle. I could see the TV, and I sat on the stairs for the whole movie and watched it.
Nice.
So you'd like to watch it actually?
Again, yes. I'd rather just watch it sitting on the couch and just.
Andrew never found out who the chosen one was.
Of course.
They didn't let you watch part 1, or
was it part 1?
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
the good one.
Yeah, they should have not let you watch the other ones.
Yeah, I own the whole collection, by the way.
Favor.
Dean.
I mean, my mom knew that content of things doesn't change how you act, so she let me watch whatever I wanted. And you see how that turned out.
Your mother's horrible.
She was clearly wrong.
At least you can admit it, Dean. At least you can admit it.
This is going to be another long one, guys, so...
When is it with me? Hey!
Hey!
Andrew has his hand up. I didn't high-five it, so he has to keep
Oh my god.
Yeah, you couldn't Barney me.
I wanted to have him have his hand up the entire podcast, but Devin was a
Sorry.
high-fived him. This week, Sony Online Entertainment, studio behind EverQuest and PlanetSide 2,
Huzzah.
revealed a new free-to-play zombie MMO, H1Z1.
Z1?
Z1.
Z1. I thought it was...
No, it's not Z1. It's Z1. You pronounce it Z1. Yeah.
Like you're Canadian.
Yeah, dude. I looked it up. Told me so.
I don't believe them.
I
want you to bleep out their names too.
Fine, I'll bleep out their names too.
and bleep told me.
Yeah, H1Z1. That takes place in America. And a quote from the SOE, Sony Online Entertainment, president, John Smedley, which is his name, he said, quote, "It's a massively multiplayer game in which players fight for survival in a world where death is the only true thing. The H1Z1 virus devastated mankind and left nothing but death and destruction in its wake. And a world nearly empty of human life where the remnants of humanity are in a fight against extinction against those infected with the virus." End quote. This game sounds very pleasant. He went on to say that the game planned on implementing new features to separate the game from other zombie MMOs. These features include multiple servers with different rule sets that can hold up to thousands of players, crafting, and an in-game economy built around a trading system. God, there's more. Smedley also said that they would be opening up the game for player studio creation so that player creative items would be a part of the game, and the design team is putting emphasis on player ownership and building. There was one guy who had worked with the player studios creation tool in their past games, EverQuest and PlanetSide, and he's made over $100,000. So I mean, there's the ability to make money if you have no life, you're totally invested in this.
I mean, that would be your lifetime.
What? Okay, wait. I have one more thing before I miss out. They will be doing a live stream of a playtest section next week, so be sure to look out for that. What do you guys think of this game?
Well, based on seeing absolutely nothing about it and just hearing that, it definitely sounds like it could be interesting. I haven't played a zombie MMO game that is, heavily based on being with other people, and so I mean, if they do it right, I could definitely see it being a very fun and unique gameplay.
Devin?
The only zombie game I've ever played, besides Last of Us and Left 4 Dead, is really nothing.
Resident Evil?
Ooh. I mean, those are infected. They're not zombies. Oh, what am I saying? Most of them are infected, not zombies. But yeah, it could be good. I mean, I haven't even seen screenshots or anything of it. I don't know.
Andrew?
I'm, I guess, kind of excited.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I hope it's less MMO and more zombie killer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't really like MMOs that much.
You're thinking of MMO is fine.
Yeah, I know.
RPGs.
I know. Yeah, I'm thinking of it like RPG MMO.
We don't want World of Warcraft type
I know.
Where obviously you want an action game.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I don't like the idea of someone trying to kill me. That's
different servers. There'd be PvP.
That's how World War Z, which is now nicknamed like Infestation now or something like that, and DayZ kind of.
Well, those games encourage you to be
to everyone,
just to be the worst people imaginable.
So I mean, I think it's kind of cool, but then again, people can just turn around and do. I feel
like there's so much you could do with it. It just depends how you do it. So I generally trust Sony.
Yeah. Wait, it's gonna be from consoles?
Yes.
That's cool. If they make it simple, like the reason why Left 4 Dead was so good was because it was simple. It was simple things. If they do it like that, like Left 4 Dead MMO, and you can make your own stuff, it should be great.
I would say I like it to be like State of Decay, which is Xbox's zombie game, but MMO.
Yeah, that would be very good.
Because State of Decay is awesome. I really like that game.
They got it. If they do it right, it'll be good.
I'm with Dean on this one. I have to see more of the game before I say how excited I am for it. Phil Spencer, who is the new head of Xbox, said that the controversy over Xbox One's initial game policies hurt him personally. A Sony executive praised the hiring Spencer and said, quote, "It proves Microsoft is smart. He's the most human guy there," after you heard about his comments. What do you guys think?
I think Sony's right. Again.
Wow.
That guy's the most human guy there.
Yeah, he's the most human guy there.
And he was not sarcastic about his comments. He was genuine.
No, dude. That shows that the whole thing that Xbox One tried to do, that was the future. And I hate that gamers actually made them look like Antichrist of the gaming industry. People complain about, I hate GameStop. I hate this and that. they basically tried to put the middleman out. Oh, digital games only, and they're like, oh, I hate you because I like my GameStop now, and it's like Xbox One really tried, put their best foot forward for gamers, if you ask me. And everybody crapped on them, and I'm a Sony fanboy, and I'll say that.
Well,
that wasn't fair.
But they were locking down content. They were restricting trading with other people.
Okay.
If they had done what they did, but didn't try to stranglehold it at the same time,
They should
you
know.
would be right. But
I see it this way,
they didn't
though.
want to
Like,
let you.
you got to make money, you know.
Okay, but
You just can't be like,
but
oh,
see,
you
look what
download a
happens,
digital
though.
game and you're not allowed to give it to everybody.
But look,
that's true.
Look what happens though. It's just like what happened. People aren't going to accept it, so you don't make money. The reason that didn't work is because they wanted to not let people have any freedom with it, so it was never going to work. People would rather have physical copies to have more freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love my
I understand,
physicals.
but I see that eventually is the future, and
I think eventually
they just got to tweak. You're right. They got to tweak it better.
Well, I mean, I like digital.
I like
I'm on
digital.
PC. I don't want physical copies for things.
Yeah.
You know, people on consoles want it more, but I'm completely fine with all digital media.
Me too,
But the
yeah.
fact that you can't trade it and share it with your friends and all that stuff is just asinine.
Yeah,
that they
I-
would think
yeah.
that they could take it out and still make money off of it.
I agree with you 100%, because then you really don't own the games,
Pretty much.
Brian.
Yeah, I think I agree with Dean. Like, the policies aren't bad in themselves. It was just they were just so draconian with it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the way they pulled it. And honestly, Phil Spencer, go yourself, man. Like, it hurt me personally because I'm sensitive now. Nah, dude. Like, it just happened that it got a lot of backlash. So now, like, you're trying to be like, oh, it hurt my feelings.
Pretty much.
That hurt this.
It was
we were trying to do right, guys.
It was a good idea done the wrong way. So instead of crying, you should just fix it.
That's how I feel. Like, you work for a company. He wasn't personally hurt. Like, he's not
Yeah.
worried about that. It didn't hurt his feelings. He's just like, what can I say to win
Not
some
unless he
people
came
over?
up with those ideas himself. Then maybe he's personally hurt.
Microsoft guy not saying anything.
I don't care really. I'm glad they went to disc because I'm a collect. I like having
Yeah.
physical copies. If I didn't have a physical copy, I'd make a box and put one up there myself. That's just me. Personally, I do play some PC games. I hate when I buy them on like Steam or whatever because one, you don't actually own the game. You own the rights to the game or whatever.
Yeah.
You own a license. That's what it is, and Steam can take it away anytime they wanted to, according to their
Which
whole.
I also dislike.
Yes, that's a stupid policy, but no one cares about that. And two, I don't have a box for my games. I have like 30 games on PC at least, and I'm like, I wish I could have you in physical copy, but you're so cheap on Steam. So, yeah, I mean, I know it's going to be the future is digital, but I'd rather keep it retail.
Yeah, I like libraries are cool. Libraries of games.
I like making money back off of used games, man. That's what I like.
I don't like turning.
Well, see, if there was
even
freedom,
if
you
it's
would be
bad.
able to sell your games to people through their services.
That'd be cool.
Most times digital, though, you don't actually own the game
Yeah.
itself.
Hence
Yeah.
why it's a
Yeah.
poor policy and that people are going to resist it.
Just a few days after David Letterman announced his retirement, CBS released a statement this week saying that Stephen Colbert will be taking over Letterman's show. Colbert signed a 5-year deal with CBS, and his show will begin airing sometime in 2015, whenever Letterman's show is finished. Do you guys think CBS made the right choice?
I love pistachios.
I think that CBS did. I like the Colbert Report, so I don't know how to feel that he'll be on a different show. Will it be the same show on a different network?
No.
It will be like the Late Show with Stephen Colbert, but like again with his personality and
Yeah.
his stuff in it, but it won't be like a political like opposite of
And
the
then
Daily Show.
CBS won't let him get away with nearly as much stuff. So I don't like this at all.
Dude, Colbert's the man.
I love Colbert so much.
I don't want to. I mean, I feel like it's a good choice. Hopefully, I mean, he will get more shine like on the night show and stuff. But,
Definitely.
like, I will miss his old show.
I don't know. See,
Who's getting his show? That intern guy? That's
I think it's gonna be John Oliver.
I hope it's not.
I think it is.
Is that the guy with the glasses?
Yeah.
I mean, he was there for him for a while. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the same.
Yeah, it wasn't. Didn't he fill in for Jon Stewart a while?
For
Like, I was like,
Jon Stewart went to do like directing.
yeah, he filmed
and he like was there for like 2 months.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm glad for Stephen Colbert. He's getting an opportunity.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the Colbert Report's going away, which I love. I don't know how his sense of humor is going to transition to being like a more serious show, and I don't know if he's going to be in the Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel area, or in the more traditional Leno, Letterman, Carson area. I could actually see him being more on the side of like Letterman and Leno and Carson, of being a more serious talk show host, not having these like skits and segments and like joking. You know what I mean? I think it's also kind of sad that like Letterman and Leno are gone. Well,
I don't.
Well, Leno.
Never liked Letterman. Never liked Leno.
Well, Letterman, they're both iconic, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's
they are.
like
But I never watched them because I never liked them. So now I actually watch Fallon. I will watch Colbert. Mm-hmm. So it's like, okay, you gave me 2 shows, but you're taking away that one.
Yeah. I'll never watch it.
Maybe if he does what he does on Comedy Central on there, but different. Obviously, he can't be like political all the time, which I'm gonna miss that humor. Nobody did it like him. Nobody made fun of political things like him, and
he was in a role for his entire show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
his entire show was a role, and so even that like just changed things up so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Okay. A huge Titanfall update released this week will allow private matches to be hosted. They added some balancing, so they changed some of the weapons. To be specific, I think they turned down the damage of some, increased the range of others. And they fixed some of the glitches, including the wall jump hack. I don't know what that is, Andrew. Do you know what that is?
the wall jump hack.
It was like a wall hack, like a wall running hack or something like that. There was like a glitch with it. Oh well.
I know you could wall run. I know you can jump.
Oh no,
I could do that for a long
There's
time.
like a glitch with it. Or
Yeah.
something.
But I didn't know there's a glitch.
before you keep going, I love that they're doing this because they should have took drop shotting out of Call of Duty. Nobody's going to be able to lay down and shoot at the same time. And look, there's obviously a hack that's like, you probably could run on the wall forever. Call of Duty would have left that in. Treyarch or Infinity Ward, they would have left it in. Thank you, Titanfall, for taking it out. Proceed.
I didn't mind drop shot. Like it was annoying, but it didn't bother me.
Instead of being like Battlefield, I'm going to shoot at the guy's head. You got to start by shooting at him at the feet. It's stupid because you know they're going to drop shot. And if they don't drop shot, they kill you anyway because you're shooting at their damn feet.
Okay. If you don't have Titanfall yet, don't worry about it. Because if you shop online at Target now, you can get the Xbox One, Titanfall, and 12 months of Xbox Live for only $450. And if you live in the UK, the Titanfall bundle is now the same price as the PS4.
Wow.
Yeah, they're getting price cuts across the board.
That great Kali chop on the head. Is he still wrestling?
Watch out, PS4.
I don't know. Who cares?
He actually is still wrestling.
Holy
Because
crap.
we got WrestleMania this year, which I regret.
Dude, he's the man. He's
Like,
still wrestling.
He was in the Battle Royale.
Man.
He's the man.
Undertaker's loss killed Ultimate Warrior.
Yo, man, we're not...
I just wanted to say that.
Dude, don't say that.
Yo.
He saw Undertaker lose. He was like...
He gave a speech basically saying he was gonna die. Like,
because he saw Undertaker's loss coming.
He died.
He had a premonition.
Yeah, like on Monday, like it was like WrestleMania Sunday. Monday he came out and said like, "Hey guys, you are what makes me a legend, and that's like you're gonna be there after I die. Like that's who I am." Next day he dies.
That's crazy.
Because Undertaker lost.
So it's a 3-day event.
What we didn't know is that
3-day WrestleMania.
the Ultimate Warrior was starring in the new edition of Final Destination. And that they've been waiting this entire time just to get it. I feel like a steel chair came and hit him and he died.
Wait, he was in Final Destination?
No.
Dude, don't.
Would you just don't engage him.
Okay.
Don't.
That was stupid, Brian.
The
Yeah,
newest Xbox One, I'll bleep that out too.
Yeah.
I'm going through like, he was the newest thing. Yeah.
Oh my god.
The newest Xbox One update improves sound quality, wireless connectivity for controllers, a silent reboot function, and more, which is great because as we're doing this right now, I can hear Andrew's Xbox One in the background.
Just listening to
I'm
us.
updating Project Spark.
He really is.
The PS Vita Slim model is releasing in North America May 6th, and it will cost $199.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll get it.
Maybe I won't.
Maybe I won't.
I wanted bundled with a PS4 that I can like a bundle together that is actually cheaper than.
They're not gonna do that for a
Yeah.
while.
Well, I'm not worried about buying a PS4 till like next year.
Dude, I saw
so.
Andrew playing Infamous Second Son on his Vita today.
Ooh.
It was good.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
Like the only way I would buy a PS4 before next year is if they like come out with like Crash Bandicoot. or something.
$50 PS4 right now.
Well, obviously.
I buy 3 and
Yeah.
then sell them after they go back on the price.
Well, aren't you
Andrews
just-
has to be a black.
Yeah, right.
Starting April 15th, any adult in the United States will be able to purchase an Explorer edition of Google Glass. Normally, those interested in acquiring Google's wearable like technology, I don't know, would first have to apply. I don't know why.
Scanners.
Yeah, I didn't know what they
DVZ scanners.
would first have to apply for a spot in the Explorer program. And if you were accepted, which would take a while, they would have to pay $1,500 in order to actually have the Google Glass. This particular version of Google Glass is being offered next week and next week only, but it's not the final retail version of the product, which is expected to go on sale later this year. Okay.
How much is it going to be?
$1,500. Well, we don't know what the final retail thing is going to be. This thing to get into the prototype, basically.
Oh, I heard what you said.
It's $1,500.
No, it was
So-
like, how much is it gonna be? It wasn't a real question.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say it with a voice.
I just heard everything you said. You're saying it again.
That's not my fault. I thought you were listening like Andrew before.
Oh my
I
god.
listen. Well, I listen. My ears may be small, but they hear.
Guys, I'm saving up right now to buy this.
No, you're not.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I'm not. Who's buying this? Like, for real?
I would.
Millionaires?
I would get it.
I would get it if I had extra $5,000 laying around.
I'll just use the student loans that I'm gonna get to use all of it.
Yes, I'm going to school.
I'll buy a PS3 and Google Glass and
Yeah,
the
'cause then-
iPhone 6 that
Dude, because
costs
then you could just record the
$1,000.
whole lecture and just be there like this, like sleep every time. It's like, what did my professor say?
Except that I wouldn't be able to pay for classes if I did.
Just go to
Worldwide.
one class.
One class. College is so expensive. God. So
Yeah.
Worldwide, Infamous Second Son has exceeded over 1 million copies sold within the first 9 days of its launch. The launch of the game also resulted in the UK PS4 sales increasing by 106% compared to the previous week. Andrew, you've reviewed Infamous Second Son.
I have.
Is it worth it?
Yeah, it definitely is worth it. It's a great game. I really like it. You can check out my review. I gave it a 8.7, I think, or 8.5.
Or something like that.
One of those. It's really fun, and also every week for the next, I think 2 more weeks, you get free DLC on Fridays, which is the Paper Trail DLC, which is awesome because it connects the internet and your PS4 together. It makes you feel like Batman almost with superpowers because you're like investigating people, and it's awesome. Actually, I really like it. I look forward to every Friday.
It just goes to show you that the UK loves anarchy. Because that's what that game looks like. Anarchy, the game with fire.
In Seattle.
Yeah.
With fire?
With smoke.
Oh, does he not have fire powers? Does he smoke, man?
He is Smoke
Smoke
Man.
Man.
He is smoke man.
Really?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just suck the smoke from menthol cigarettes, and that's all you do.
He just smokes the whole game. That's all he does.
No, he gets other powers.
It's like Heavy Rain. Press
Yeah.
X to smoke.
Oh my gosh.
The creator of Fable said this week that Xbox One's Connect is unnecessary and a joke.
Wait, who's the creator of Fable? There, Brian.
Peter...
Molyneux.
Shut up! I wouldn't even pronounce the
Thank
name.
you. I always mess up names, so I don't know why you have to do
Be like Molyneux.
Yeah, let's listen to the Fable creator because he's the best.
Isn't he not part of that anymore?
He's not
No.
anymore. He's in his own company making Goddess.
What was the last game he made?
Goddess.
No, did he? Did he make Fable? Did he make Fable 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
And he made the
Yeah.
Connect Fable.
No, he is working on that, but left in the middle of it.
Yeah, he needs to shut his mouth because those. Okay, Fable 3 was a joke.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fable 1 and 2, not
Well, if
Fable
anything,
1
he
was
knows.
awesome.
Yeah.
If anything, he's a
2 was
comedian,
not
so he knows
bad.
a joke when he
3
sees
was-
it.
He goes on to say that
Wah.
in England, the Xbox One TV functionality doesn't work, so the value of the Kinect is diminished there. And he was just going on a rant. And he also said that the voice connection was iffy, and that Microsoft would release a version of the console without the Kinect at a lower price point. If they didn't, it would be unthinkable. What do you think about his
I
comments?
feel like he's really butthurt.
Is he? Is your Xbox already on?
Yeah, it's already on.
Dang it, we could have checked right now if it was iffy.
It's kind of iffy.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
It's iffy if you're in like a room with other people and they're talking. If you're by yourself, I'm just like, hey, Xbox, do this. And it's like, okay.
Command him right now to do something.
The TV's off.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Command him.
I call her Sheila.
Yeah, he does just definitely sound pretty upset over there that he's not working on it. Especially because the last game he was working on before he left was a Kinect game.
Maybe that's why I left.
Maybe he's just like,
Okay.
I hate this
The
device.
last Kinect, yes, that was definitely a joke. The new one, it's much better, I will say, but again, it's nothing spectacular. It's much better than the PlayStation Eye camera, which is basically just a webcam.
Yeah, that's why they didn't include it.
I mean, it does have. They were going to include it, but then when Microsoft released it at $500, they're like, get rid of that iCam. Let's $400. That's literally what they did right before their E3 conference.
Dude, good for them. F that thing, man.
They're smart.
Although right now they're having problems because apparently more people wanted it than they thought wanted it, and so now they're having product issues. They can't they can't produce them quick enough.
They only want it for Twitch.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why they want it.
good for them.
And they're still selling it.
Yeah,
right, making money.
But they're making less money because it's cheaper, I think, to buy it separate.
So what? It's better for gamers. I like it more.
Yeah, I would have the option not. I would like the option not to have it. I think Microsoft should just get rid of it out of the bundle.
Because everyone knows that when they watch you suck on Twitch, that they want to see your reaction.
They do.
Like honestly, Twitch is not a big thing for me on a daily basis. I don't need to stream over Twitch. So it's
you just stream all the time you play. You should.
I forget a lot of times.
Dude, I'd watch.
I bet you would.
The co-creator of the original Xbox, Ed Freeze, says he knows how the Xbox One can beat the PS4 in the console wars. Guys, this is not at all really obvious. He says...
Is it to kill all PlayStations?
They need to have better exclusive games than the PS4.
Oh, wow. That's
Wait, guys. This is really some really deep insight.
Is to release a Japanese-only version that has 1,000 games already on it in Japanese?
He said they should be more open to indie developers.
Oh my god! It's
wow, this guy's so wise.
Wait. And cost 5 cents.
No.
Aw.
He's not that smart. He says that they should adopt free-to-play games more aggressively.
This guy's just sitting on a rock with a beard, just
the true sage.
Speaking the truth.
Wow. He should work for Xbox.
He should work for fortune cookies.
He says. We could have a game show with this dumb.
I open a fortune cookie, it's like, have better exclusives for PS4. I'm looking at my fortune cookie like, whoa.
Which
Make better decisions. Damn it!
He said that they should continue making Xbox Live good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Finally, he said that they should show why they include Kinect by demonstrating a compelling use for it.
Oh, man, they don't do that. They don't try to do that. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this guy. This guy's crazy, man. This
guy.
I wish that we had him, man.
Seriously, if he worked for Sony, Xbox would be dead.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Because he'd be just he'd say completely different things.
PlayStation needs to focus on more exclusives.
Oh my god.
But guys, you want to know something? I know how Xbox could beat PS4. Have better exclusives.
Would you just shut up?
For the Xbox.
You'll never be as good as he
have better exclusives than the Xbox.
Then the Xbox.
I know how we could be the best system.
PS4 needs to be more open to indie developers.
Okay.
Adopt free-to-play games more aggressively.
They are actually doing that.
They can do it more aggressively. More aggressively.
Then you go door to door like Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah. Are you an indie developer?
They knock on your door.
Are you an indie developer?
Get in the van. Get him.
Okay.
Do you have a free-to-play game? I want you.
Microsoft Studios suffered layoffs this week. Though the severity of the layoffs is unknown, guys, is this because they didn't listen to Ed Freeze?
That's most.
What do you mean? Part of his advice was lay people off.
Lay people off.
No, we're sad whenever anyone loses their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not cool.
We'll report next week on News and Review or whenever more details comes out about how many people they laid off and why.
Yeah, I don't have a job.
It's
I know how they feel.
They're not, especially at the beginning of a new console generation, they shouldn't be doing bad enough that they need to release people.
Yeah. A lot of studios have been laying people off.
Everyone got rid of people this year.
It's crazy.
Everyone.
It's like every week we do news and
Sorry,
review.
They're like,
developers.
Yeah.
See you later.
At PAX East, the CEO of Harmonix, did I mispronounce that? Did I say it right?
No, Harmonix.
Harmonix. Woo!
Like Harmony, but with an X on the end. Harmonix.
Said the studio has grand plans. No quote. That's a quote. They don't have regular plans. They have grand.
Ooh, air quotes.
Plans.
He did air quotes.
To revive Rock Band and Dance Central on next gen.
I didn't know Dance Central was dead.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was very much alive.
Guys, I don't even know what to say.
Okay, I'll take this one first. Let Rock Band go, please. After Beatles Rock Band, I had no use for it ever.
Because you only cared about the Beatles.
Because I only cared about the Beatles. If they had, Beatles anything, I'm gonna buy it. If they had Beatles Gears of War, I'm buying it.
You know what? I just realized, Devin, I'm going to start producing Beatles things just to sell them to you.
Xbox, start making Beatles Halo.
Yeah, Beatles Halo.
You will beat the PS4.
Oh, man.
It's like, John Lennon, where you going? Gotta get rid of the Locust then? Oh, no, that's Gears of War, yeah.
you know, Devin's brother Izzy hates the Beatles.
So much.
I see why, man.
Yeah.
No, but I don't talk about them for this
But
point.
you just told them to stop making the games because they've already made the band that you will care about.
No, because, okay, if they release Rock Band and instead of, like, generic people on stage doing stuff, they should just make music videos of the real artists, and then maybe it'd be good. All it is QuickTime events.
Well, yeah, but it clearly worked for all the rock bands and stuff before the Beatles, so...
Yeah, before people were like, why the hell are we playing this? Like,
I personally don't care. I never really liked the games. They were never my thing, so
it's
could
cool
not
party
care
games,
less.
but yeah.
We're getting them on PS4, man. And then we're gonna, I'm gonna kick Andy game.
I'm gonna just do what I did before and use the controller and win.
It's funny because they can make
You
a
can
beautiful...
do that?
Yeah, you can use the... I don't know if you could on the later ones. I know you could on, the first few.
Being you do that, I'm punching the crowd.
They can make a Beatles Rock Band 2 because they left out a lot of albums.
You use the controller.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
I'll destroy you.
Dance Central? Yes. Bring that back, not Rock Band. So we could just get drunk and dance in front of the Kinect and things get steamy.
I was actually really upset when they got rid of Rock Band. That was one of the games I used to play a lot. Also with Guitar Hero, but Guitar Hero really fell to the shitter. Mm-hmm. But they were also saying that they might do a Jimi Hendrix one or a Rolling Stones. I was like, oh my gosh, this could be awesome because these are my favorite bands. And they kind of just stopped after 3. And I was like, really? I wanted band centric ones, like the Beatles one, because I really liked the Beatles one. They took them from the beginning of their career to the end. It was really cool.
Yeah, they need, like I said, they need to do music videos, not people I don't know, random rock band people.
Not people that
you could create yourself.
I don't want to create myself. I want to see Jimi Hendrix just psychedelically blowing my mind while I'm playing the game.
Cutting his forehead, putting some heroin up there, banana over top.
Just playing with his teeth, just going. I'm like, whoa, this
I
game's
like how
so...
he's these bands, I don't know. You sound like an
I don't care.
some guy's favorite band is in the Beatles Rock Band and no one cares about it because it's a clip by the Beatles.
I'm saying
I'm saying I don't care about
when they released Metallica, that Metallica one, dude, I thought I was gonna see Metallica music videos and stuff just go completely in. And all it was them performing on stage.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's cool, I guess.
I agree that they could add the music videos.
They could,
Nice.
but I don't care either way.
And the last piece of news
I don't care either way.
in the segment of news and review. Former Naughty Dog employee Emmy Henning has joined Visceral Games and will be working on a new Star Wars title as creative director.
Yeah.
Guys.
Obviously, the one that people are like, hey, that looks like Uncharted. What's that?
Star Wars 1313. It's
No.
not happening.
It's gonna happen.
Let it go.
You can
man.
hope as
No.
much as you want.
It's Star Wars Bounty Hunter 2.
2.
That's not
1313.
gonna happen either.
Yeah.
I know.
1313. 1313.
No, I think this is the best way that it could be revived as something like 1313, but it won't be 1313 exactly.
I feel like because 1313 was so great because it wasn't Jedi and it was exploring the depths of Coruscant, and I kind of feel like they're gonna do that because it's gonna sell.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean,
it's obviously better that she's there, and of course she's good, but.
Yeah.
Just a completely new game, obviously there's nothing to base it off of. So speculation, worst game ever. Best game ever.
Also, how do you guys feel about the canceled Darth Maul game?
Yeah, I saw footage of that.
Yeah.
It actually looked really interesting.
I had
pretty
not
cool.
heard of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
you have to see a trailer.
It's from the same people who made, you love this game, Ninja Turtles TMNT Out of the Shadows.
Oh, good thing they
Red
canceled
Flag
it.
Studios, yeah.
That sounds terrible.
I saw some gameplay footage.
It actually
looked
looked pretty solid.
It was in a prototype stage though, so it's it was okay. And this is what I feel with Visceral Games making this one, is people's heads were being chopped off and people were getting sliced like you would if it was a real lightsaber battle.
Yeah.
And with Visceral Games making this, I hope they make an M-rated game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Please.
And with Amy, if Naughty Dog had to lose somebody great, to like anything, Star Wars is probably in my top 10 list of what I'd want her to like go and make. And now of the 3 games in development, Battlefront 3 by DICE, still I think unnamed title by BioWare. They haven't released any more details as far as I know.
Yeah.
And now this one by Visceral. I actually might be most excited for this one.
Also, Todd Stashwick has joined the team at Visceral to make this game as a writer.
Who the hell is he?
He has wrote in Heroes, Justified, Supernatural, and Curb Your Enthusiasm as other TV shows as well. This is his first foray into games though.
It'll be interesting.
It sounds pretty good.
See, I'm because I don't know anything about this one, so Battlefront 3 from DICE sounds amazing to me.
That's gonna be amazing.
But
Probably
if
only gonna play
BioWare is making KOTOR 3, and I don't trust BioWare. It's too much at this point anymore. But if they ever said they were making it, I kind of have to be more hopeful about that one because I love KOTOR, even though they ruined the end of the second one.
The whole second one was kind of Well, that was made by Obsidian, yeah.
I still blame them.
You still blame BioWare?
Yeah.
Even though they decided to go off and do Jade Empire, which actually I really liked that game
I never
too.
got the whole way through.
I really liked it.
You know how people usually compare Lord of the Rings and Star Wars, like clash at each other?
For some reason.
Yeah.
Dude, Shadow of Mordor versus the whatever game. Dude, Shadow of Mordor's gonna get crapped on.
Yeah, I don't even know anything about that other game, but it's gonna destroy it.
Shadow of Mordor.
Okay, guys, remember to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube page to see news and review every single week. With me, Andrew, and whoever the hell else is here.
Ooh, I'm always on it.
Yeah. I've been here.
It was in his contract. We didn't have any other option. And remember to come back to retrocom.com for more news, reviews, and opinion pieces.
See ya.
Bye. See you later.